Hi guys, welcome again. This is the time to prove a point, Am I trying too hard to prove a point? Yes. Somebody said, yeah, go and drive that manual car. We want to see how you engage gears. And I'm wondering, are you able to see how I engage gears on a manual car? Are you able to see? I'm trying to place my camera in a way that you will see. And it's not easy, guys. You know, I have to make sure that you see. This person sees completely that I'm engaging gears. This is a manual car. So let's go. I hope this camera will not fall because actually it cannot stick. Now I've started the car. I have started the car. It is on free. Hey, what's the name of this friend of mine? I want you to watch very carefully how you go about engaging gears in a manual car. That's the number one. Number two, so I'm going to 3, 4, but this time I'm reversing because the way I'm parked, I have to reverse. So this is the hard brake. So here I go. I'm reversing. I am reversing my car. And guys, I'll have to raise the shield, side shield, because of the noise of the engine. I'm reversing, so I'm gonna show you that yes, truly I drive a manual car, and I'm not a 1-year, 10-year driver. I've driven for too long. I've driven for more than 15 years. So guys, that's number one. That's how you get to engage number one and get moving. That's number one. Before it goes very far, you engage number two. You should see how I'm pressing the clutch. You have to press the clutch to make sure that the gears you engage get in. So that's number two that I'm moving with, and I'm moving out of the compound. So guys, I'm gonna engage number 3, gear number 3. Check. 3 is up there. I've engaged gear number 3. It's up there. This is a rough road, so it may not be very stable. The camera may shake a bit. Because I'm coming to a junction, let me go back to number 2 so that you give the car some strong gear to take off. I'm now on the tarmac. So I'm now on the tarmac, but again at the junction. So I've indicated. You may not see the indicator. I've indicated because I have to take off. I've taken off number 1. That's number 2 now. That's number 2. I'll engage number 3, and that's the sound of my. Oh, I forgot to. I forgot to do my safety belt, and it gives me that alarm. So I'm at a junction. I have to be careful. So I'm holding on here, having engaged number 1. That is number 1. I'm holding on, and off I go. Off I go, and that's number 1. That's number 1. I'm now on the main road. On the tarmac, there is a bump, so I slow down on number 2, and I'm gonna engage number 3. That's a number 3 there. I've engaged number 4. Are you seeing it, guys? That's a number 4. So because I'm not at a speed that I can engage number 5, there's a bump just ahead of me here. I'll slow down and go back to number 3. Do you see? Then when I'm jumping the bump, I will go back to number 2 because it's a bigger bump. I've gone back to number 2 immediately. I go back to number 3. I go back to number 3 immediately, and a number 4. You see, now I'm in number 4, gear number 4. A bump again, so I go back to number 3 and engage number 2 because it's a big bump. And I'm enjoying a number 2 now. I engage number 3. That's a number 3. And number 4. You don't go far with a gear until now. Okay, another bump here. Okay, so I've gone back to my usual number 2 whenever I'm jumping a bump, and I've indicated to enter because where I'm going is here. So I've taken a turn, still on number 2 because it's a slow gear and I'm going slowly. And yes, see, still on number 2 because this is a very slow area. There is traffic, a bit of traffic. If you could see ahead of me, but you can't see because I'm trying to show you the gears. Okay, I'm at a bump. There's a bump here. So after the bump, I'll engage number. That's after the bump number 2. When you put number 3, it obviously will tell you whether it is strong enough to move. If you feel like it is skidding a bit, get to a lower gear. So I've come to number 2 again, and there's number 2 there. Because I'm indicating to enter here, I've indicated to enter here. Yes, so I'm still on number 2. Entering a junction where I have to be very slow because it's bumpy, potholed, and yes, potholed, and I can't engage number 3. It's still on number 2. Still on number 2, guys, and going very slowly. In fact, my speedometer shows me 10, speed of 10 kilometers. Is it 10 or even 7 or 5? Very slowly, I enter here. Very slowly, because the road is bumpy and it's potholed. And I'm going to the market. So, guys, I've indicated that way, and yeah, so I'm still on number 2. So guys, those that were doubting that I do not drive a manual car, and those that do not know how to drive a manual car, that's how you go about it. Actually, I'm not doing this video because of those that are doubting. I'm doing it because of yeah. Nani anatoka? Hajaingia kwa gari. Nitakaa tu nyuma yake. Ama anatoka saa hii? Okay. Wananyamaza. Na wachana na wao. Si nitaweka nyuma yao. Si wao ndio watakuja kunitafuta. No, there's no problem. Nitapark tu nyuma yao. Then, saa ile tu nimepark ndio watakuja kunitafuta. Hapana, siko hapa. Nimekuja tu nichukue kitu niende. Lakini si wataniita tu kwa sababu nitakuwa huko kwa Shiro nikinunua. So guys, here I am.